Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I know the filter and everything is a bit crazy, but trust me, I'm a mess right now. But anyway, we have little Misty here, or we are calling her Rabbit. And I'll explain why in just a little bit, but I wanted to create this video as an update to everything that has been happening so far. There we go, some light in here. So we've just been chilling in the bedroom. Misty was taken to the Humane Society the other day with Haku, for last week she was, just for a checkup. She wasn't being taken back. Haku was, and she was put up for adoption the very next day, and she actually got adopted that day that she was put on the adoption floor. So that's awesome. But yeah, Misty is still with us. She'll be with us for a couple months at least for healing. So her cone was taken off yesterday during her appointment. I did not record it just because I recorded the last one and it was completely a mess and it's not what I wanted to record again. But basically what happened is they did another x-ray, which is what happened in the last appointment. And the last appointment they took out some sutures. If you don't know what that is, it's the stitches that she has in her leg because of her broken bone in her front arm. But now they believe that she doesn't need her cone as of yesterday, and we were waiting until her cone was removed in order to let her roam around with the cats, because since the cone is able to be removed, then she is able to chill out with the cats, and the cats won't mess with her injury. Because if she can mess with her own injury, they can mess with her injury, so she is safe to hang out with the cats. Plus, she's not sick. She's just getting over her injury, just healing, in the healing process. Also, some big news. We have decided to keep Misty, and the reason being behind this is because her injuries look like they were inflicted by a human being, which is quite unfortunate, but there are a lot of people out there that do abuse animals, and I truly wish that I can stop all of that in the world, but it's nearly impossible. You can't really do that. But we were so heartbroken by her injury that we decided to keep her with us. And that is only because we are afraid that if she were to go up for adoption, that a person not knowing about her injury to the fullest extent and not really knowing how to care for her, and it's all in all, it's basically just trust issues with people. And we kind of just fell in love with her because she's been such a fighter with her injury, and there's just something about her that we really, really, really enjoy. Now, this is not to say that we don't enjoy every foster that we get, because we really, really do. We really enjoy every foster that we get. But Misty is a different story. We have already introduced her to all of the cats. Tigger, he's not here right now. Tigger and Blanket are not a fan of her at all, but they're trying to get used to her. So far, the only foster we have is Misty, and when we adopt her, her adoption fee is about $75, and that's with the foster discount. Not that it really matters. We would pay full price if we had to. She's definitely worth it, and we plan on renaming her to Rabbit. We wanted to change her name, but we didn't really know what, but we adopted Tigger, and we kind of wanted to stay with the theme of Winnie the Pooh. And the funniest thing about her and when she was in her cone was that she hopped around a lot, because if she ran like full speed with her cone, she's not supposed to run, but she's a kitten, she's going to. She would drag the cone on the floor and it would stop her and it would kind of hurt. So she was hopping around a lot to get the cone out in the air so that way she can gain some traction. So she was just hopping a lot and it was really cute, so we decided to name her Rabbit. So her name will be changed to Rabbit. She's laying down, sleeping on the bed. I've been chilling out on the bed because I'm pregnant. I'm not feeling well at all any of the time. But she's just been chilling out with me, and she is a purr box just like Haku. She still has her collar on. But yeah, the only problem that she has is a little bit of soft stool, basically soft poop. And it's a bit of like an orangish yellow color, which is weird. So that's the only thing that we're giving her any sort of medication for. The only cat of ours that has actually taken a liking to her or is just okay with her presence is Pillow. But that's the Misty situation, or Rabbit. But we're gonna call her Misty until we adopt her for the sake of confusion and stuff. We'll cover that in future videos, but we haven't told the Humane Society that we plan on adopting her because we technically need to foster her for a few months until her healing process is pretty much done. She still has a limp, but she was told not to be on kennel rest, so she's fine. Now, to go along with the fostering, let me show you our situation, and maybe you can give some advice. But this is our plan. So the baby's room was gonna be the foster room, but I did clean it up, so there's no foster supplies or anything in there. I did like clean it, I scrubbed the walls. There was like poop splattered on the walls, and I didn't feel as if that was a good, that was her, she was meowing. I didn't feel as if that was a good idea to have the baby breathing in, here's a mess, poop particles. It sounds so strange, but that's why I don't want any more fosters in there. So that is the only extra room we have. We are in an apartment and we only have 2 rooms. One is the master, which I am in, and that is our room. And the other one is going to be the baby's room. We don't have any other secluded, like closed door rooms that would be safe enough for a foster to stay in. What we did with Haku and Misty in their given situation, at first Misty was on kennel rest, so that was the only way that we were able to keep 2 fosters at the same time. In the meantime of trying to figure out what we can do with the foster situation, we don't know if we will be able to take any more fosters until we figure out what we can do. I've tried looking on Amazon for tents that are big enough that, they're animal tents, that are big enough to hold a foster that we can just put out in the open or by the bedside so I can keep an eye on them at all times. But we tried ordering a tent and it was very, very, very small, and we felt bad, so we had to return it, but it was kind of expensive even for a small tent. So if you have any ideas, that would be great, especially if our cats can't go in and interact with the other fosters. So other than that situation, we also do not plan on moving anytime soon. Finances are just not it right now. And we do actually enjoy living here quite a bit. And the market right now for anything like houses or apartments are just very scarce. There's just nothing out there right now, especially with a reasonable price. And no one's really willing to rent out because COVID is still unfortunately a thing. So in the meantime, I plan on making videos about the cats and how Misty is reacting to her situation. We're using this time to our advantage so that way she can get used to our cats and become a part of the cat family. This is the max amount of cats that I'm okay with having while we're in this apartment because it is a small space and I don't want it to be too crowded. I will make other cat-related videos. As far as the more informational videos, I will make those every once in a while, but I do want to make more update videos about the cats and how they're doing all the time because it is an animal channel and I do want to feature animals as much as I can instead of just informational videos. So that way you get more of the actual animals that we have. So let me know what you think. And that should be it for today's video, so I hope you enjoyed this little update. Although it is small, at least you know what's going on. And if this video is posted a little bit late, it's because it is kind of last minute. I thought it was gonna be, there was a different video that was gonna be uploaded, but it never happened. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!